Guys, so I'm back again. I promised you guys I would do another video pretty much telling you guys why I was gone for so long. And yes, not just because I had a baby and I wanted to bond with the baby, but also I was having a really difficult time with my breasts. I actually didn't get relief from my breasts for about 6.5 weeks, or maybe even longer. I want to say it's like maybe the second month I started feeling better. So reason being is that I wanted to breastfeed, and you may think breastfeeding is like this easy thing, it's so natural because women's been doing it for like centuries, and that's true, which is what I thought, but it's a lot more complicated. It's like the baby has to have the right latch on your breast or your nipple, or else you'll get like cuts and sores and stuff, and no one tells you this stuff. And I want to tell you guys because I feel like I'm an expert now. I swear to God, I've been through it all with my breast, and like to the point where I cried every single day. I had strangers come to my house. Like, I'm not the type of person to have people like come in my apartment. I'm not really big on company. It sounds bad, but I kind of, you know, like my friends come over now and then, but I'm not an entertaining type of person. I don't know, it sounds weird, but whatever. And my neighbor, I had her come, her mother, who I don't even know, come inside my apartment to help me squeeze the milk out my breast. Like, that's how much pain I was, and I wanted that help and that relief, and I didn't know what to do, and I had to get a stranger to come help me. Anyway, so let's get started. So when I left the hospital, Xavier was taking my breasts, but he wasn't, I think I had him on the nipple. I didn't have him latch on to the whole breast. When the baby has a proper latch, pretty much the baby's mouth is wide open like a fish mouth, so it covers your whole entire areola, which is the black part around your nipple. Oh, another thing no one tells you, milk doesn't only come from your nipple, it comes from all around your breast area. So basically, the top part leaks, the bottom part leaks, there's all holes, there's like different holes on your areola, which is why the baby has to have a proper latch, because if the baby was just to get milk from your nipples, it wouldn't be enough. So it has to be from the whole areola, which is why it's important that the baby gets a good latch. So anyway, Xavier wasn't doing that, so and plus I was engorged. I had extreme amount of milk. Like, I went, my Xavier's pediatrician, she couldn't understand like where all this milk was coming from. She was like, I'm amazed, I haven't seen this since like forever. I went to a lactation consultant, she couldn't believe it. Like, guys, my milk was shooting out. Once I took my bra off, like the milk was like, it was like a water gun just spraying in your face, uncontrollable. I had so much milk, I was so engorged, didn't know what to do. When I left the hospital the Sunday, I gave birth to Friday. That Sunday my breast was humongous, but it wasn't hurting me, and I just figured, oh, this is just how it's supposed to be because milk is in it. First of all, I did buy a maternity bra, but it was the wrong size. I know a lot of you are pregnant on the blog world. Sunny, I know you are. Makeup by Kim Porter, I know you are too, and Dulce Candy, I know you are too. So you three, and I'm sure there are other mothers that are expecting, and so this could help you guys as well. Well, when I got engorged, I just thought, okay, that's just the milk, and that's just me needing to relieve myself, and that's all. It's not that easy. You have to, when you're super engorged, you have to get that out, because then you get like lumps and they hurt you like a lot, and you can end up having something called mastitis or something. Anyways, when I came home and I started breastfeeding, Xavier, since he was a newborn, he couldn't manage all that milk that I had, so I needed to pump. So my husband went to Walgreens because we had a Medilla breast pump on my registry, but since it was like a lot of money, nobody got it for us. So he went out and he bought this. from Walgreens. So basically it looks like this, and it sucked. It's a manual pump. So basically you put this part around your breast and you're just like pumping it like this. Didn't work. I had way too much milk, and the milk needed to come out fast. So after that, my hubby's mom, she went out and she bought me this Playtex electric pump. So pretty much it looks like this, and it's 2 of them, and it comes with like a long tube, and you put the tube here and these little holes here, and you put them on your boob. This sucks. First of all, it's really loud. It sounds like an old vacuum cleaner, and it takes like an hour to get 4 ounces of milk. I had to be pumping for like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to get 8 ounces. I was getting 8 ounces from one boob, and basically there's like a plastic bag that comes under here, and you just like screw it on or whatever. Don't get this. This is Playtex. It's like $100 and something, but it sucks. Anyway, I was using that at first because that's all I had, and you know, I had to get it out. And so I was pumping non-stop, and then what I was doing, I was freezing them, and I was putting it into something called the Lancina breast milk storage bags. It's the same brand as this. These are really cool, actually. Oh, I'm like making a mess here. So this is what the bag looks like, and it says my mommy's milk, and you pretty much write the date and how much the ounces that you have, and this is pretty much what my milk looks like, frozen. And it's supposed to really go up to the line, but I always put a lot in there. I don't know why. And then to defrost it, it's like super easy. You just put it in hot water, and never in the microwave. You just put it in the pipe water from the faucet, and that's it. Anyways, so I was getting maybe like 5 bags of these a day in the beginning because I had so much milk and I had to be pumping nonstop. I was miserable. Then I went out and I bought these breast shields. I read about them on the computer. They're by Medela, which, hello, my favorite brand. So I went and I got these, and basically they're like little sponges, and you put it inside your bra, and it's really hard like that, and the milk comes out of it, comes out of your breast, and it leaks inside here, and the sponge soaks it up. The reason for these holes are so that your breast can breathe, because when you have the pads on, which is what, oops, sorry, I dropped, which looks like this. This is the breast pads. When you have these on and you have cuts, which is what I had lots of cuts and sores and stuff, your breast doesn't really get time to breathe. So this is really good for that. But the only problem is that I was filling this up so fast, so I was having leaks all the time. I was leaking all over my floor, everywhere. It was crazy. But these are really good though, to help you heal. Like when you're in the house, you can put them on in your bra. They're from Medela. Anyways, after that, I ended up going to the doctor. I went to the doctor twice, and they gave me something called nipple cream. This is the best thing ever. You know how much I paid for this? $54. 54 freaking dollars, and it was only located in Rye, New York, and that's the only pharmacy that made it. They made it. So especially for me, and I love them for this. $54, and I only used it maybe two or three times, and it just worked wonders. So just in case you guys were to have a hard time, you can ask your doctor about something called nipple cream. They'll know exactly what it is. I recommend that. Also, when you're finished like pumping, this is also good to put on your boob. It's like a little like Vaseline thing, and it soothes, helps, protects, and dries cracked skin. So you just rub it around the nipple, and this is safe for the baby to have, so you don't have to worry about, you know, wiping it off or anything before you breastfeed the baby. So this is really good. I still use this now, even though I don't get cuts anymore. Then after that, I was like desperate, and I emailed a lady at my job who told me about a pump she had, and she only used it one time, and she told me it was really good. So I emailed her, and she gave my husband this to give me. So she gave my husband, the lady at my job, this to give me because she only used it one time, and it's by Modella. Love it. This thing was my life saver. It's called Modella Pump and Style, and up top you can like store the bottles, and like if you put an ice pack in there, you can store like the frozen milk and all that stuff. And basically it comes like this, and you can actually attach any bottle to it. So the bottle would look like this, and pretty much that's what I do, and it's excellent. I'm able to get 5 ounces in half an hour versus what the Playtex that took me like an hour to 2 hours. Ridiculous. So this is like the best thing ever, and you can change the speed on it and the vacuum. I do it on the lowest ever because I just don't think that something should be pulling my breast that hard, but it really is super comfortable though, and I love it, and it's fast, and it has some noise to it, but it's nothing like what the Playtex is like. And basically I plan on taking this to work, and you just close it up like this, and it has a strap, and I'm gonna probably just maybe leave it at work. I'm not sure. I'll see what I do with that. And basically that's what I've been doing, and I've been freezing the milk. And then after that, my lactation consultant suggested I tried something called Nipple Shield. So not to get it confused with the breast shield, I don't know where the Nipple Shield is right now because my husband cleaned up and he cannot find it, and it's about 4 o'clock in the morning right now. Yes, it's New Year's Day, and I'm doing this for you guys, and I have a newborn and I should be sleeping, but anyway, well, he's not a newborn, he's 3 months, but you guys get it. Anyways, the Nipple Shield kind of looks like this binky, so, but it's like, it's a little bit larger, and basically you put it over your breast, so this part your nipple comes through. And so for example, this would be your nipple, and so the Nipple Shield would cover your nipple like that, and it would go across your whole breast, and so when the baby sucks it, the baby's mouth is not going on your actual breast, it's going on the Nipple Shield, so it doesn't hurt at all. And there's like 4 holes, and the milk comes out. My lactation consultant says that sometimes it slows up the milk flow, but in my case I had a lot of milk, so she suggested that I use it, and I loved it, and I never thought that I would be so happy, and I was really happy when I was using it because it didn't hurt at all. But then one day I couldn't find it, and I went crazy in the house because sure, I could have pumped, and you know, but I liked the bond that I felt with him, and I wanted that, so I made my husband go buy me another one. And then I said to myself, you know what, I don't want to be dependent on this, let me try one more time. And I tried, and now Xavier is perfect at it. Like, he latches on great. If he doesn't, I take him off and I make sure his mouth is wide enough so he gets the whole breast, not just the nipple. And there are times when he gets the nipple still, and I like try to like yank it out of his mouth, but I haven't got any cuts or any sores or anything. And it's been what, like a month now that I haven't got any cuts and sores, so I think, knock on something, that my breast is adjusting. So that's it. So guys, trust me, if you get Modella everything, you should be good, okay? And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. Oh, my girlfriend recommended that I take this when I start going back to work. It's called organic mother's milk. Sometimes you don't get to eat on time, and trust me, when you guys become mommies, like actual mommies, or if you're already a mommy, you know it's hard to like find time to eat sometimes. So this is good to keep your milk like flowing and stuff. So I got a bunch, and it came in a pack like this. We ordered it from Amazon, but I think you can get it like health food stores or something, and it's organic, so everything in there is good for you. I eat eat a lot, but I definitely don't eat on time sometimes. So I want to be able to breastfeed Xavier for a while, maybe even until he's 1. So you know, I want to be able to continue to produce milk. And I never thought I'll be saying that, because everybody told me not to do it anymore, and I stuck with it and I loved it, and breastfeeding is the best for your baby. So I encourage you all to do it. So that's about it. I don't think you should be hearing from me for a while. It's a lot of videos, and just enjoy the new year. I hope 2011 brings you guys lots of happiness. Love you. Bye.